Hi, I hope you're well. Welcome to this Ray Chapman Motors catch-up video. I'm Mike Hall, the General Manager at the Malton dealership. To say that we've been through some topsy-turvy times recently is an understatement, and the motor industry is not immune to the strange times that we live in. We thought this might be a good time to talk through some of the questions that are most commonly asked in our showrooms. In this short video, my learned colleagues, James Sutcliffe, Sales Manager at York, and Gareth Burns, the Sales Manager here at Malton, will attempt to answer some of the questions and queries that we hear when we talk to you, our customers. Hopefully, the next few minutes will help you, your family and your friends when you're making some of those big decisions about car ownership. So without further ado, let's launch into the questions. Is now a good time to change my car?
In my experience, and I may be generalising here, there are two types of customer. Firstly, we have the customer who needs to change their car. This can be for a variety of reasons. Often it's a change in personal circumstances. In the last few months, we've met customers expecting twins, getting a new puppy, customers whose current car has come to the end of its life, customers who have opted out of a company car scheme, many customers whose PCP or lease is coming to an end. The list goes on. Secondly, we have customers whose desire to change their car is not driven by necessity. They perhaps fancy a different colour, want to take advantage of some of the new and exciting features Volvo offer, or simply want a treat. Immaterial of your buying motives, our message remains the same. Come and meet with us. We will show you what we have to offer, make you a proposal, and if the car meets your needs and the offer is budgetable, then we'd love to do business.
Are you offering any good deals at the moment?
As we have entered Q3, Volvo UK have strengthened our new car offering on all new internal combustion engine cars. This is fantastic news for anyone who's potentially in the market for a new car. Whilst we haven't got time to run through all of these offers, for me, the highlights. So, firstly, the loyalty offers. So for existing Volvo owners, Volvo are offering additional incentives to buy a new car. The amounts vary, but current Volvo owners can benefit from additional support of up to £3,600 on all of our XC cars, so the XC40, XC60 and XC90. Secondly, we have increased finance deposit contributions of up to £6,000, even in conjunction with the 0% finance offer that many of our customers have taken advantage of before. And we are also delighted to report that Volvo have reintroduced the 0% finance offer on XC40s for Q3. The combined savings on a new Volvo range from £2,060 on an XC40 to just over £11,500 on the XC90 Ultimate. Volvo's subscription model, Care by Volvo, is also proving very popular, with payment options starting from £459 a month with no upfront payment. Everything except insurance is included, which for many of our customers, this is a viable alternative to taking their money from under the mattress.
We're frequently asked about the waiting time for a new car. How long does it take from when you order a car to when you can drive it away? What's the situation?
There is no escaping the fact that new car production internationally has had a really rough time. A combination of Brexit, the pandemic, including successive lockdowns, the situation in Ukraine, and rapidly rising energy costs have created a perfect storm for car production across the world. Car production has been at best stagnant and at worst in decline. This said, our colleagues at Volvo are a clever bunch indeed. With their sweeping changes for model year 23, commitment to power the Torslander factory from hydropower and installing 15,000 solar panels on the Ghent factory have meant that in the last few months, Volvo have been able to ramp up production to almost pre-COVID levels. At the time of filming, Volvo are producing 18,000 cars a week, so we have certainly turned a corner.
The result of this increased production is that we have shorter lead times than we have been experiencing for the last 12 months. The best information we have at the moment is that we will see most XC40, XC60 and XC90 orders arrive in November or December. We also have a limited number of cars available for delivery in the next 4 weeks.
Are used car prices still high? And what do you anticipate happening in the future?
In the last 18 months or so, we've seen sky-high used car values, largely driven by the slowdown in supply of new cars. At one point, used car values were 25% higher than at the start of the pandemic. This has been reflected in the prices of cars on our forecourts and in part exchange valuations.
What we have seen slowly occurring in the last few months is best described as a consolidation of used car values, the marketplace correcting itself ever so slightly. This said, used car values remain high. It is impossible to say what will happen in the coming months, but many industry experts suggest a softening in the used car marketplace as the year goes on. So in the not too distant future, we might find used car values return to their normal levels, whatever normal now means.
So what impact is this having on used car sales?
Our Malton and York sites are the two best performing used car dealers in the Volvo network. We achieve this by sourcing all of our cars from all over the country and listing them for sale at market leading prices. We've invested heavily in our preparation centres at both sites, so we've installed state-of-the-art photo booths, and we've also set up in-house smart repair centres for cosmetic repairs. This means we can prepare cars more quickly, we can get them on the internet with stunning photos within a matter of hours.
The other contributing factor to our consistent used car success is our buying team. Our team of dedicated buyers scour the country for cars for our forecourt, and they will consider purchasing any car, immaterial of make, model, mileage and condition. So if you or a friend or a family member would like to sell your car, please don't hesitate to get in touch.
Should I consider an all-electric car or a plug-in hybrid?
100% you should. So Volvo now offer a range of alternatives to the conventional petrol or diesel car. Whilst an electric car might not be right for every customer right now, it's certainly worth having a conversation with one of our sales consultants about how you might benefit from an electric or plug-in hybrid car.
Now then, I think it's worth noting that the average commute in Yorkshire and the Humber is under 25 miles, generally driven at under 25 miles per hour. So even plug-in hybrid drivers can make a saving on their daily commute while still having the reassurance of a petrol engine for the annual family holiday to Cornwall. Alternatively, the all-electric C40 and XC40 both deliver a range of over 250 miles and are both an exhilarating drive.
As a brand, 75% of our electric or hybrid cars are sold to business owners who are attracted by generous capital allowances and benefit in kind as low as only 1%. In real terms, this means that company car drivers can drive a top-of-the-range Volvo C40 for just over £40 a month company car tax, and this is also based on the higher rate of taxation. This said, when you take into account whole life costs, there can be a saving by switching to all-electric for even private buyers, and if you'd like to understand more, please do not hesitate to come in and see us.
What is Care by Volvo?
Care by Volvo is a subscription model of motoring, a bit like a mobile phone contract. So customers can choose the car, choose your mileage, and then you order the car online or in the showroom with our help. For ultimate flexibility, there is also the option to go for a 3-month rolling contract where you simply give 3 months notice when you want to end your subscription, or if you fancy upgrading your car, or there is a more conventional 36-month option. The great thing with Care by Volvo is that just about all the normal operating costs are covered within the subscription. So maintenance, tyres, road tax, they're all included. You simply insure the car and put fuel in it or charge it. It's also worth noting that Care by Volvo have a number of cars available for delivery within 4 weeks of order. So we have XC40 starting from £459 a month, and with no upfront payments, you could be driving your new car within a matter of weeks.
When we first launched this subscription model, I instantly thought of my friends who get a company car allowance. But it would seem that Care by Volvo has a much broader appeal than I originally imagined. In a world of uncertainty, an increasing number of customers are choosing to liquidate their cars and take up a Care by Volvo contract so that they can fix costs for the next 3 years. In fact, we've taken 4 such orders in the last week.
When it comes to servicing a car that's over 3 years old, am I better off going to a specialist?
Whilst on paper there might be a small saving when having your car serviced outside of the Volvo network, there are many benefits of a Volvo genuine service. Having the latest software in the car and an additional 12 months of Volvo assistance are just a couple.
Not forgetting that we now offer free windscreen repairs during your service visit, and every service is accompanied by a complimentary vehicle health check, meaning you can have the confidence that your Volvo remains one of the safest places to be.
So we'll bring this to a close. For me, the key takeaway from this video should be new cars. Whilst the new car market has struggled for the last 12 to 18 months, a new day has dawned. Extended lead times, component shortages and limited offers are, for Volvo at least, a thing of the past. We're in the final stages of arranging a new car sales event for the week of the 5th of August. Should you wish to come in early, make an appointment, come in for a chat, and we'll offer you everything we have on the table. I genuinely believe now is a great time to capitalise on strong used car values and attractive new car discounts, thus making a new car purchase very attractive. Many thanks for watching our short video, and please remember our doors are always open for a coffee and a chat.